Did you know that February is Teen Dating Violence Awareness Month? Many adults and youth are not aware of teen dating violence and its severity. It is happening in our county and it has lasting impacts on our youth, and it can be just as dangerous as domestic violence in adults. So, what does this have to do with you? If you have children, if you work with children and youth, if you have any children and youth in your world, you can make a difference. Youth want to talk about what's happening in their relationships, but usually they turn to their peers, which may not be the best source for them. So what can you do? Youth need to know that they can talk to you, that you're approachable, that you're comfortable with these conversations, that you'll listen to them and take them seriously. So one thing is have teachable moments with these youth. And if they're in your world for a period of time, we can start early and work our way up. And these are casual conversations that we have throughout their lives. We also need to recognize red flags. So we know, is this happening to any of the youth in your world? And then also, how do you best help them? Because we want to make sure we're helping and not hurting. And another thing that we can do is host workshops. Bring the youth together with their peers, help them learn about healthy relationships. That makes a big difference when they're learning together. And so what are teachable moments? We can start early. Again, these are these casual conversations. It's not a one-time, let's sit down and have the relationship talk. These are having and finding these moments during their day. How many of us have sent mixed messages about love and abuse as early as elementary, when we see one kid picking on the other, pulling the hair, chasing them around the playground, and go, oh my gosh, that's so cute, they must like you. And we're equating this kind of abusive behavior with love. And so we need to be careful of messages like that. And as they're young and as they grow up, TV shows, music, those are really great conversation starters. So get to know what these kids are watching, what they're listening to. And instead of saying, oh my gosh, that's trash, why are you even listening to that? Kind of talk to them, have conversations. What do you think about this? And if there's a relationship dynamic in a show, what did you think about this then, what that happened? And really get to know them and what they think and feel. And song lyrics are so much fun to dissect with youth. And again, great conversation starters. Even if you don't like the song, even if it's not your taste in music, have these conversations. That makes a big difference. Red flags are important to kind of look out for. Some of the big ones that we see when one partner's like, I love you so much. It makes me crazy when you talk to other guys. Or when those girls are looking at you, right? I love you so much. A lot of abusive behavior is disguised as love. Phrases like, I want to spend all my time with you, I don't need anyone else but you, can kind of sound romantic. But then you can start seeing some isolation going on, where then you're not allowed to hang out with friends. Why do you need your friends? I gave up everything just to be with you. Am I not enough? If I can pull you away from your friends, different activities that you used to do, then you do rely on me. So if you see a student kind of being pulled away from their friends, if you see a youth not doing their favorite activities anymore, those are some alarm systems to go on. A lot of times excessive texting. If I don't text right back, my partner gets upset with me, right? A lot of these little red flags, again, that can kind of be hard to see sometimes. But if we're really looking, really paying attention, we can see a lot of this. And it's important to recognize that abusers can be male, female, non-binary, all across the spectrum. It's not just male students that we're focused on as being abusers. Then how do you help? If you see these red flags, sometimes our instant reaction is, hey, you're being abused, stop seeing that person, they're no good for you. And that can really put up a wall between you and that youth that is being abused. They're going to start defending their partner, saying, no, you don't understand, I really love them. And so instead, we need to focus on the behavior of their partner. Hey, I'm concerned about what I see and really be specific about about the behavior that you see. If you focus on that behavior and then listen to if the youth is making excuses for their partner or if they're taking on the blame, then again, that's like really big warning bells. And we just try to keep that communication open with them and making sure the conversations that we have are helping to educate that youth about what's okay, what's not okay, that it's not their fault, and that there's help out there. So what kind of workshops are out there? Well, Safe House offers many different free workshops from elementary school on up to adults. A big favorite is Healthy Relationship Bingo, where you can have conversations and you learn while you're having fun and winning prizes. You don't even realize it. All of our workshops are interactive, and usually there's a game or a craft. We have some that just focus on the self-esteem, coping skills, right? Because we have to learn how to love ourselves, and that is a journey kind of all throughout our lives, but even how to help a friend. And then the workshops with adults is, what do these teachable moments look like? How do you start these conversations? What are all those red flags? And how to really help our youth and make sure our conversations with them are being productive. So if you want more information, we love sharing information. We love hosting these workshops. And again, all free of charge. Safe House is Seminole County Certified Domestic Violence Center. You can reach out to our prevention team at prevention@safehousefl.com. We also have a group of teens and young adults that have a website, and they run this website and social media for other youth, for educating other youth. And that's brave.com. If you need help, if you know someone who needs help, whether it's dating violence or domestic violence, know that Safe House is here. We have shelter and outreach services. So if you know someone who needs help, if there's someone that just wants to talk, we don't make people leave. It's really understanding where they're at, what they need right now in this moment. We have a 24/7 confidential hotline, 407-330-3933. Help is out there. Hope is out there. It's just reaching out and making that connection that can make all the difference in the world. Thank you.